Yo, Kryl, what's the deal? What's the deal, Kryl? What's the deal?
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting.
Listen, Kryl, I'm flattered and everything, but I'm a married...
She said you would need it for the journey ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I might have misunderstood.
Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Thank you.
Hey up.
Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment.
Hey up. Hey up, this is straight up possession.
Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact with the physical world without assistance.
I'll explain the brown source in a minute. It takes a bit of
Though
explanation.
I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment. It is in the depths of the ethereal sea.
Gags just explained it.
To which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Minfilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source, where I ferried her soul. I wished that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well. Her, and another who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
I have a theory.
Take the flower. Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will.
The music in this expansion is great.
That blue will be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow. Together, raise it aloft and let it shine, till the end, blinding and radiant.
Kryl's having a bad time.
That was all too brief. Already she seems so far away. My apologies if I startled you. Ever since we began our descent into Labyrinthos, I had sensed another's will, straining to reach out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first, so weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread, imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked. But at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress.
Oh, aye.
You can't be serious! We've done nothing wrong!
Crisco.
Master Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization. We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian. A group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to
Hello
seek
there.
the truth. I
Hello
can
there.
think of no reason why our actions should warrant the
Hey,
Forum's
married.
intervention.
'Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but the timing of such pursuits must be considered, not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Estinian? No, it's not Estinian.
Graha!
Graha.
But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
I thought he was allowed access as an Archon.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Well, can't I slashy? Spinny slashy, spin, slash.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse.
As the accuser, I refuse your advice.
But enough. This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Come. He's a master debater. Oh, hi. So we're back in Sharlayan now. We're out of Labyrinthos. Look at these politicians. Oh, poor Graha's been stood there all this time. Everyone looking at him. He hasn't got a clue what's going on with his long neck. He's like, oh God, thank God you're here. What's happening? What's happening? Why is everyone looking at me?
I was careless.
We would have been detained regardless. This way, at least, we managed to stay together. I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
The Forum will come to order.
Order!
This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuno, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
As you are all aware, we recently denied Eorzea's request for Sharlayan assistance. Since then, certain individuals dissatisfied with our decision have taken it upon themselves to interfere with our work. They entered our nation masquerading as associates of the students of Baldessian. But these malcontents are better known as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Malcontents?
These militants wield influence with both the Eorzean and Eastern alliances, and are inextricably involved with the crises presently afflicting the world at large. Loose in our city, these warmongers sought to meddle with and expose matters of state secret. What are they, if not a dire threat to be expelled?
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
Oh my god, punch her in the mouth right now. Take her, Kryl. Take her now. Yes! Yes, Kryl! Yes, Kryl! Get her!
Galuf Baldessian was never one to forsake his fellow man.
Oh, I had my hopes up for a second then.
Even if this nation closed every door and retreated from the world, he would have found a way to help the Scions, help every soul of this star fight back against the coming doom.
A terrible enemy stands poised to lay waste to all we hold dear. In the face of such madness, Eorzea reached out to Sharlayan, a respected ally, in the hopes of forming a united front. Was your curt dismissal truly the best you could offer? Or are you so preoccupied with your momentous duty of an age long past that even the end of the world is unworthy of your attention?
Revelation.
Hey, welcome in, Animan. You played as a naked chicken.
From the mouth of a forum member within fortuitous earshot.
Then it seems your findings support my own. The reason I visited the restricted shelves was to study records of the Forum's policymaking process, to better understand the historical trends underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality in war and the accumulation of knowledge above all else appear constant and consistent, the unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once upon a time, I might have left it at that. These days, however, I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance, and so I noticed something odd.
Do tell.
From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation of knowledge. The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos. Once little more than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony.
Oh, aye.
The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives.
And why was that colony...
Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to the
dropped?
acquisition of wisdom. Nevertheless, the vast resources diverted for this purpose borders on the obscene. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
The very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands began a formal study of the ethereal sea. You found something, did you not? And whatever it was, gave rise to your oh so important duty.
Oh my god, she is like... Oh.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Oh. He can't say it. He literally can't say it.
Yes. We are bound by a duty we cannot ignore. Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission, not through strife and bloodshed, but survival.
And when you're invaded and the Guardians just wipe you out?
We shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
That's the bit from the trailer, right? But she had her staff out then. And she thwacked the floor. And she didn't have her friends with her.
Such misguided zeal.
Father, Master Fortuno. I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take. But by the same token, I have yet to find a compelling argument to counter the challenge you put to us in Gridania.
You thwacked the floor.
Still, in the midst of my uncertainty.
Oh, it went black instead of white for
I must
once.
trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me.
Ah, it's not blinding me. Amazing. I love it. Much better. Do more of that, please.
I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every action, and allowing my hope for the future to inform my decisions.
Why has Kryl put a hood down?
That's quite enough. Have you all forgotten the reason for this assembly?
You were not called on by the speaker to speak.
Scarlock Monteshane. He's the head of the studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the topic at hand,
Yeah, where's the chair in all of this? There's like the chair is like supposed to chair this meeting.
Scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one, we cannot simply bull our way through these disagreements without inviting doubts or objections. Put yourselves in their place.
He seems reasonable.
Who among you would leave a tome unopened if an elder forbid you read it with no reason given? No. If we're to quell further discontent, then we must conclude this matter with a fair and even hand.
Oh, I thought you were going to give a solution, but no, you just sat back down. Okay.
Order! We will have order!
Oh, now you speak up? Now you speak up, do you? It's going to chair the meeting.
Monteshane raises some valid points. Keeping such concerns in mind, I propose we enforce the following measures.
The chair can't make proposals in a government. The speaker
Until
speaks for
further
everyone
notice,
else.
The students of Baldessian are to cease any and all activities within the domain of Sharlian.
Okay.
You will also refrain from any further investigation into the Forum's decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions
standards
will result in the immediate
in just good
expulsion
meeting
of your
standards.
Scion associates. Let us put this judgment to a vote.
Oh, now he's
All in
asking for the vote.
favour?
He's just told us what's
Raise your
going to happen. He's just told us. He didn't propose it. He just told us. Who's counting? No one's putting hands up. Oh no, some of them are. Surely they should just like use the lamps on their desk. Light your lamps.
I count 51 for and 48 against. The proposal is passed.
That's close.
Students, scions, you have heard the Forum's judgment. Pray abide by it, or face the consequences. Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
So we've just had a slap on the wrist, basically. That's what's just happened. We got a slap on the wrist. They just said, "You are naughty. You are naughty. Please stop that, or we will tell you off some more." Yeah, no worries, Corey. Tables, though? Unsure. Let me just, because I'm now in a public area, I'm just going to put the blur of my chat back on. Give me a sec. You never know. You never know. There we go. There we go. Alright then. Alright, let's see. Ishtola, what have you got to say for yourself? Well, at least we've been allowed to remain in the city, and our endless investigations have not been in vain. We now know that this mysterious duty of theirs began with whatever the Forum discovered in the ethereal sea. With our freedom so sorely curtailed, however, we'll struggle to learn aught more of substance here in Sharlayan. Does this mean we're finally going to do the Thancred stuff? And we're off back to Rad's at hand to do that duty? The overall picture has grown clearer, yes, but that's in spite of the Forum being so maddeningly vague about this duty of theirs. Why are they so reluctant to explain their actions in plain words? Survival, come what may. His father's work so vital that it takes precedence over his own family? Alphino? Alice? It is you! When I heard you'd been dragged before the Forum, I came as swiftly as I could. I'm so very glad they allowed you to stay. Mother! Mummy Levelia at your Ameliance Levelia at your service. And you fine people must be the scions of the Seventh Dawn. How lovely it is to finally meet you. It's Mummy Levelia. Mother, please, we don't wish to make things difficult for you. If word reaches father that you are here... Oh, bother that. Am I to be chastised for speaking with my own children? I am well aware that you and Master Fortuno are not on the best of terms at the moment, but I've been absolutely desperate to see my darlings again. You will come by the house, won't you? I have gifts waiting. The timing couldn't be better. As matters stand, we shan't be going anywhere until we discuss matters with Thancred's group and to reconsider our options. Go, visit your home. We'll be back at the annex when you're ready to rejoin us. I'm not sure we... James, what do you think? James? The James Lee? The James Lee, yes, Mummy Levelia. What a splendid day this has turned out to be. Champion of Eorzea, I insist that you join us. Oh. Okay. Ah, but we must be quick about it. Not for my own benefit, but should my husband return and find you enjoying our hospitality, the servants will be made to suffer the consequences. Oh, that's rude. No, don't take it out on the servants. They just work there. That's not very nice of him at all, is it? Take it out on me. Take it out on me. Champion of Eorzea. Take it out on me. Don't take it out on servants just because you can't stand up to me, man. Coward! What a coward! James, if you'd be so kind as to escort my children to the estate. What a coward! And then she was gone, and with her any opportunity to protest. Indeed, the matter is settled. Enjoy yourselves, you three. Should I dress as a frog for this? Just embarrass Alphino and Alice. Just go incognito as a frog so no one knows it's me. I apologize. My mother is not one to take no for an answer. Still, I'm glad, relieved even, to see her in such high spirits. What say you, James? Though it seems we shall have little enough time to enjoy it, will you accompany us on our visit home? Don't really have an option, do I? Fine, if we're going, then let's get it over with, but be sure to stay in the entrance hall. No peeking into our private chambers, thank you. I'm going to peek in your private chambers. Why ever not? Your room is always perfectly neat and tidy. Everyone has things they'd rather keep to themselves, don't they? Cherished mementos you couldn't bring yourself to throw away, childhood toys. James was repeating the word coward. I mean, oh God, never mind. The Lavalier estate is that way. Straight down the stairs. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. When Alice and I were little, this bridge was as far as we were permitted to wander alone. I say alone, but my mother or a servant was always somewhere nearby, keeping a watchful eye. And now look at us, traveling to different continents, different worlds even. As children, Alphino and I would often wait here for our father to come home from work. It must have been a day when his meetings ran long, because I remember growing restless and leaning out over the railing to watch the water rush by. Father, of course, arrived at that exact moment, came pounding down the path in a panic, crying out my name. That looks bad. Delete that, please. Oh, you can do it yourself. If you do exclamation point vanish, you can delete your own chat history. Oh yes, this is where I first practiced magic on an actual person. Alice had fallen, you see. No, you see, Crisco. Okay. Alice had fallen, you see, and scraped her knee quite badly. So I tried casting the simple restorative spell I'd only just learned. How she smiled when the wound closed, the joy and relief. That was, I believe, the very moment I chose the healing arts as the main subject of my studies. We used to come here all the time with grandfather. In summer, I would dip my hands and feet in the fountain and splash about. Not Alphino, though. Even back then, he wasn't very fond of playing in water. He'd make any excuse to avoid it. Which would explain how I came to swim like an orc, and he sink like a stone. Wow. Vanquish. If only it were that easy. Hey, Mummy Lavalier. And here you are at last. Please do come in. I tried, okay. Oh my god.
Welcome home, my lady.
Did I have to do that every time she leaves the house? She only went out for 2 minutes. She only went out for 2 minutes. Imagine that every time you come home. Welcome home, my lady. I'd be like, I'm not a lady for one. Sort that out.
What? What are you gawping at?
Scion headquarters must seem squalid indeed.
I'll have you know I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit.
Please lie to your employer.
The children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
But know that your husband is paying my wages, and yes.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you would accompany me upstairs.
This is creepy. I don't like it.
We shan't be long.
Just me and Mummy Lavalier, eh? Everyone else is gone.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time. recounting their latest adventures.
Would you
I
like
am
to sit
sure
on the
they
sofa with
withhold
me?
certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying.
Can I share with you
Some
a
other worries all
pastry?
the same. In the early days, especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations. Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid.
Do you have a room where we might
Triumphs
have
and
some
defeats, the
coffee
joys
biscuits?
and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But of those they
coffee
treasure
biscuits.
most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
Thrilling, innit?
It is plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them. Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but.
Oh, no
In any
coffee?
event,
Coffee
why
biscuits
don't you
and
keep me
coffee?
company whilst we await my
Okay.
champion's return.
Yes, let us...
Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Oh, of course I will regale you. Come, Mummy Lavelia. Come. Maybe, in the absence of tea, you can crack out the hard stuff. Hope Vicky's not watching.
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
Oh dear.
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
Costume update. I already know what it looks like because we saw it in the trailer.
Perfect. Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Alphanos is exactly the same but blue.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore.
Stays.
And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
Still blue and red though, eh? Kept your
I am
colours.
so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
A mother's touch. While you were upstairs, I took care of that for you.
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
Shush!
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father. Though
Alice
he may
is
as
like,
well be
"Where's my
close to his
weapon?"
desk these days. As a student, he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless. Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
My character can't take his eyes off the mummy, eh? Couldn't take his eyes off her. Oh, he's got a soul stone.
I'm told these devices are quite difficult to master.
Shush!
Someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
Thirsty boy. Hey, it's canonical for me now that while Alice and Alphino were changing...
We will, Mother. I promise.
Indeed.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion. Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the Forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance. Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Was that a joke? Did I miss something there?
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Could I stay for another 20 minutes or so?
Safe travels, my children.
No, okay.
Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
Cheers for the coffee biscuits, Mummy. See you later. Oh, aye. Yeah. Oh, aye. Oh, they did. Oh, they did. Look at that. Look at that look between them. Look at that look. Do you see that look between them? Do you see that look? Canonical. That's canonical for me now. They were up to things whilst the twins were getting changed there. Whilst we were awaiting their return. Oh yeah. Thank you for indulging Mother's request. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can see it meant a lot to her. Don't worry about it. And I shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private conversation. Best you do. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice. It wasn't that brief. Wasn't that brief. As will these tokens of home that we will carry with us. These gifts to help us remember who we are and whence we came. But enough sentimentality. Let us return to the annex and rejoin our companions. It's canonical for me now that that's happened. And we're never going to tell the twins. We're never going to tell the twins. Nor are we going to tell Fortuno. We'll just kind of keep that between us. There was but one word. Come. Enjoyed your time with the Revelliers, I hope. I did, yes, thank you. Thank you for asking. I would ask how the twins fared, but their new outfits tell the tale. I only hope we can help them reconcile with their father, that they might return home one day with their heads held high. In the meantime, we edge closer, ever closer to the secret the Forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Heidelin is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once we've heard your report from Thavnir, we'll be well equipped to plot our next move. Well, on that subject, Kryl glances at me with expectant eyes. Look, Kryl, I told you before. Listen, I'm afraid not. Since there have been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales?
Your time in Thavnir has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
Absolutely.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnair.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold,
I don't like their gloves. They're a bit weird.
They were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
What does it tell
Your
us
mum
that the
and I would
spies
think
even
you're
have
crazy.
such defenses?
Listen,
Simply pulling a
Kiraga, I would
prisoner
just
from the wall is fatal.
calling it
Thus,
out
the
as it
direct approach
was.
is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners.
I'm the
without
twins'
killing them.
daddy now.
Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope. And I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
So we're going to go into the tower and look for some form of core, smash it, and hope that the entire thing doesn't fall down on our head. Okay.
Remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Cryo, Yostola, and myself.
Yostola?
The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodora by a considerable margin.
Arcosodora. 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 Are you sure Alphino is in the right group?
If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
And I am more than happy to fulfill that role. I found wielding a sage's armaments to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
There's not
It
a
seems
place
we
to
have a
test
plan.
things.
All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Punch fist. Wonder if Alphino skips cutscenes. He seems like the type, doesn't he? Seems like the type.
Loketa says please write an Eminem-style rap about a man living his life as a frog.
Sure thing. Here we go. Yo, ribbit, ribbit, this frog ain't timid. Hopping through life, feeling free, no limits. Lily pads be my throne, swamp is my kingdom. Croaking all night under the moon's rhythm. I'm a frog, not a prince. No need for a crown. Chilling in the pond, never feeling down. Jumping from lily to lily, never feeling weary. Living my life. Ain't no need to be dreary. Hop, hop, ribbit, ribbit, that's my sound. Living my life as a frog on solid ground. No stress, no drama, just peace and joy. This frog's life. Nothing can destroy ribbit, ribbit.
So she went from Welsh to like Mrs. Doubtfire and then to like demonic like at the end. And she was like, she got really close at the end. She got like close up to the mic. She was like, I'm contemplating I might need to I feel like I need a gear upgrade soon. Like, I know I've got level 80 gear and that's all well and good, but I'm sure like a level 85, a level 84, level 85, maybe even a level 86, maybe 86 is when I'll do it. The bismuth Katzbalga, you see the Katzbalga here, 6,000. Oh, actually, that's equal to what I've got on now. Right, in comparison, 152 to 153. It's got one. Yeah. So okay. So we're about equal. We're about equal. I think the next grade up is when gear starts getting better. You're still on level 80 content. You pick up a load of gear. Yeah, I know. I know. I like to get a head start on stuff though. I like to get a head start on stuff. And I like to craft things. It's good for my crafters. Anyhow, let's not worry about that for now. Let's go to the Hamza Hatchery. Pretty sweet stuff. I need to do a clear out of my glamour chest. It's pretty full at the moment. Ready? Go! Ah, ah, ah! Those of you who know, you know. What up, hatchery dudes? I'm back! Ah, friend of Eorzea, we've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. If this is the future of Aetheryte travel, I think I stick to boats. Oh yeah, they had to go through the experimental way. Aye. No warning, however emphatic, could have prepared me for that. On account of which, we are a little late, but fighting fit, mostly. Dragon Boy. My friends, permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be... we should still call you Varshahan, I suppose. Indeed. It would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well, then. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Taked. Our thanks. With these, we can go anywhere those with the blessing of light can go. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. In that case, they're all yours from now on. Ah, but I'm afraid we can't let you retire just yet. You're the science brightest star, after all. If everyone's amenable to it, let us review the strategy for good measure. As previously agreed, we'll divide into 2 groups. James and his band will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. That's us. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. Look at look at how wants to do this min eye level as Sage, wall-to-wall pulls all the way. Is that right? The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thavniran myth. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. That's not right. We commence the operation at your word, my friend. My friend? How long will... For the people of Thavnir, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. Be a bit rough. I always do wall-to-wall pulls. Alright, I finally unlocked it. Who wants in? Who wants to do it? Is this a 4-man, I guess? I'm going to assume this is a 4-man. Let's find out. Is it a raid? Is it a duty? What is this? Yeah, it's a duty. It is a 4-man. I need 1 healer and 2 DPS, please. Okay, fine. In which case... Only matters on open world. Okay, perfect. We won't do min-eye level. What did I just queue us for? No, 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 no. Shh. Oh, God. No, that was Orbon Monastery. Sorry. 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 Can you imagine if that had pinged right away? Oh, my God. If that had pinged. Oh, my God. My heart skipped then. It literally skipped. Oh, that's fine. Listen to the music. That is Tower of Zot music. I don't know what I expected. All right, let's go. I might stop on this platform up here just to get my bearings. Oh, I think I have to stop on this platform up here. God, this guy is he's not going down easy, is he? Watch out for them. It's the minutiae come to life. Was that the primal? Oh, I didn't get all of them. I didn't get them. Status maintained some aggro there. The man hasn't worked out the first clue. What do you mean? It's the Cindy Sandy Mindy one. I already know it's going to be them, right? Because number one, you first fight those in the Tower of Zot in Final Fantasy IV, and number two, they told us. They told us already. Is this one of them? Is this Mindy? Yeah, it is. It's Mindy. What up, Mindy? How you doing? I don't know why I'm speaking like this. Oh, hello. Oh, that was interesting. She's got quite a few AoEs going on, hasn't she? I've just fat-fingered the big defense button. Amazing. Well done. Hope I don't need that anytime soon. Why are there two? What? Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, amazing, Zeus. Thank you. Excellent save. I feel a bit sorry for Status Massacre who took it to the face, but it's fine. Let's just bring her back to the middle. Do I intercept these? I can't intercept these. I think I did just intercept that. Maybe. It's Momsten! Momsten! Oh, we're ping-ponging at the moment. We're ping-ponging like you wouldn't believe. Ping-pong. Momsten, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? How on earth are you doing today? Thank you so much. How's Persona treating you? As you see, well, I don't know if you've got up to this point in Final Fantasy XIV yet, but we've just started this duty. For those of you who know what this is, we've just started. So welcome in. Excited for the playthrough? Yeah, it's been fun so far. I don't know where I'm going. I was a bit distracted there. Do we have to wait for these doors to open? How was your stream? Having as much fun as I'm having while playing a Persona in ages. You know, this is my confession time. I've never played a Persona game. Never played one. Never played one. And people keep telling me that they're really good and that I should play them. Oh my god, what the hell is that? I didn't know that was a thing. What is that? That's disgusting. Oh, did you see it? Oh, what is that? I'll run away from it. Hey, isn't that, that's that guy from Stormblood. Sony mixes turn-based combat with day-to-day admit, right up your alley. SMT mixes tactical combat with depression. Oh my god, I'm dying. I was looking at chat, I wasn't paying attention. I don't like these weird jelly things. They're a bit odd. Oh, admin. If you guys are not following Mom's Den on Twitch, you know what I'm going to say to you, right? You need to find that little heart button next to her name. You need to take your mouse or take your finger, and you need to take the appropriate action to follow immediately. That's the thing you have to do right now. Except if you're in this duty, in which case I need you to keep me alive, please. You can do it later. I need to stay alive. I'm starting to feel like these big pulls are detrimental to our success. Getting fingered. Now I know that you know Neon. This is how do you know that someone knows Neon Genesis? Get dead, Zot Hypertuned. I don't like you. Okay, there he goes. I thought I saw a treasure coffer. The only important hit point is the last one. Or the one that eventually makes them be dead. Oh god, they're off. Oh, Zeus is pulling. We've got a white mage pull going. Oh, it's Sandy. When you read Neon for the first time, your community told you he's like you in male form. He's a character, all right. He's a character, all right. He had quite a long stream today. He was doing FF7 speedrunning again, derusting, and got a really good time actually as well. Should I be doing something about these? I think I should have been out the way of them. Yes, I think I've been berserked. That's not good. I'm berserked. I don't know, I'm late for your stream because of it. Okay, so she can berserk and she can freeze. I'm learning things. I'm learning things. Oh, I fat fingered that button again. I need to move that to a different button. Where's she gone? Okay. Are we supposed to be... You guys are all over there, so I'm just gonna like... Oh, God! Oh, God! I saw too late. I saw it too late. Oh, my God. Thank you for that heal. That was a very well timed. You knew that was coming, didn't you? Zeus knew that was coming. Ah, damn it. No, he didn't freeze me that time. Oh, now I've been frozen. Is she done? Nope. Hey, look at that for once. I'm not berserked. Fire alone cannot expel you. Okay, we dealt with that one. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Mum's Den, if you need to take a break from your screen, you know how it goes after a long stream. If you need a break, if you need to get away from your screen for a bit, I understand, by all means. You're more than welcome to. But you're also welcome to chill out with us as well and hang and see how we get on with this this dungeon. Okay, I'm getting scared. I think I'm going to stop the pull here. I think this is enough. I think this is enough, right? I think we have enough. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's not too bad. It's fine. It's not too bad. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. You have some videos of it? Yeah, no worries, no worries. This is fine. V is fine. I will label you V. The next 2 balls are spicy. Just Zayas gave me a heads up about the pulls, and I didn't see. It's fine. We made it. We made it. Good healing. Good teamwork. We made it. I think this was a good place to stop for that pull. I'm gonna get this treasure chest. The roadsters are the big damage. Okay, so when we see a roadster, we'll stop. There's one now. So we'll stop at the next platform. Oh no, I don't like that. That's a guard scorpion type thing. No, we'll deal with these here. We'll deal with these here, and then we'll do the next bit. Coward. Right, okay. Fair enough. I was just thinking of the healer. And then in in-game chat, you guys can't see it. In-game chat, Zeus, who's our healer, was like, coward. Right, fine. Whatever. It's fine. I don't... You know what? Fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Is this the core? Mindy? No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. Surely all three of them are going to come at one point. This is it. This is when all three come. Mega Sisters. Have I not kept you all alive? Hope you remember the mechanics and the gimmick from 4. Isn't it that you have to kill them in a certain order? If I remember rightly, there's like an order that you have to kill them in. All right, let's do this. You can already see the Delta attack set up. The triangle in the middle there. Here they come. Come. Here they come. So is it the little one first that we take out? No, Zeus is targeting... Who do we take out first? Oh my god, everything is ice. What? 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 Cindy, join with me sisters, what's beyond you? Oh, okay, so we're targeting Cindy first. Amazing, okay. The fuck is this fight? I like the music. I already said from the start of Endwalker, the music's been great so far. Okay, they're joining up again. Fuck's sake. What the fuck? Alright, Cindy's nearly down. Oh, do you know what? I need to remember I've got sheltering. I have to remember playing Paladin. I always forget about sheltering. I need to be using that. I actually got upgraded recently to Holy Sheltering. Alright, last one. Oh, again? GG. GG. G'est of the G's. He doesn't do his fist pump anymore. Just as a sad nod. Thank you for the help, everyone. So what did I just unlocked something. I got a new, was that a new ability? I don't have any room on my hotbars for any new abilities, so whatever I just got, I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I can even use it. Level 86. Expiation delivers an attack to a target and all enemies nearby it with a potency of 450 for the first enemy and 60% less for all remaining enemies. Also recovers MP. That's an upgrade? Oh, okay. What does it upgrade? Is it one of these? Let's exit the dungeon, then I can see, can't I? Sorry, I'm keeping you guys waiting for the treasure coffer. Your OGCD? OGCD? Let's have a look at it outside, and then we'll have a look. We'll see. "30-second cooldown."
Is everyone all right?
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Wind your neck in.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point.
And then what?
This is the core we seek.
It's a big core, isn't it?
Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look. Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
A limb? Get going, Estinian. Hey! Gran Rey Zero! Is that a Bleach reference? Is your name a Bleach reference? Jadida, how much is the sub for this game? I actually don't know. I paid for quite a few months up front.
And that should be the end.
So I don't know, actually. I'd have to look it up. Roughly £7. There we go.
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
I said this before we came in.
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
Brace yourselves.
I pray I'm not too late.
Come on, Raha. Look at that beach. It's raining elephants. Hallelujah.
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed.
How did we get down?
Hardly a scratch. But how?
There we go. I like that they're asking the same questions I'm asking now, at least. Was it him? He's knackered. He needs a nap.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
And they weren't light boys, were they? They're heavy boys.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
We're just going to leave him face down in the sand. Just going to leave him there. Is that okay?
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here.
No worries, Kiraga.
There'll be much
Have yourself a
change
good
for their time
sleep.
in the tower.
Have a good night.
Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
I should probably finish up myself soon. It's after
Angelo
midnight.
and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We need that mummy Porky.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies.
I said it.
And call
I
on the
said
local
it.
mages to lend a hand.
I said it, didn't I? Ah, look, I'm so in tune now with this game.
Scions. We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
Triage tents at the ready. Let's go.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us
Come.
convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Come, 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 come. Beautiful. So, one of my abilities... Oh, this one. Okay, so this is now... It's upgraded into an AoE attack. This never used to be an AoE attack, but now it is. Interesting. That's good to know. So now I can do that, and then when it's available, that. And then mix in that as well. Okay, I'm just thinking of the rotation for how that works. He said that they're going to take them to the city, so I wonder... You can use it between your normal attacks. Good point, yeah. The liberated prisoners are being transported to Razat Ham for treatment. Alice and Ishtola will oversee the administration of the temperament treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once we've had a moment to catch your breath. Yeah, I want to unlock the city before I finish stream. I want to have access. So we're going to carry on just a little bit longer. You may now enter the Tower of Zot. Yes, okay. Had enough rest, have you? You never were one for being idle. Right. Varshahan bade us come to Meghaduta at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once they've finished tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait. On second thought, you and Estinian should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the great work. We left Grahar in the alchemist's car, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me, then. The guardsmen at the gate should wave us through. Excellent. I want to get in. I want to sink to that aetheryte and have that city unlocked. I want access. Dude. Should we tell him? Are you going to tell me that I don't get access still? Because if I don't, I'm going to be not impressed. I've just saved this entire area. I've just saved them. Let me in the city. Let me use the facilities. I'm being targeted by a Jamal. We're Jamal? Okay, did you see my sick tricks down that hill there, guardsman? Let me in, would you? You're free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Fine. Should you require direction to the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to you, Darth. 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 I see you. I see your games. See you later, Estinian. I'm off. I want to get the main one. I don't really care about what's here for now. I just want to have it unlocked. And then I'll do the exploration later. But yeah, I just want to be able to get in and out. You what? What do you mean the aetheryte has been temporarily disabled? What do you mean it's been disabled? What do you mean it's been disabled? What? How, what? I'm finishing there. I'm not having that temporarily disabled. Can you believe it? Who's getting married? Chaos, it already happened. Pirate King Bloodbeard and Snacky had themselves a little in-game wedding ceremony today. And that's what that was. That's what that was about. We had it. It was beautiful. There was lots of frogs. They looked at each other as frog and wife, and it was glorious. They teased this one for a while. It's a little bit like Yulmore. It's a bit like the Yulmore one where it's like you can't, you know, you don't have permission for this one and stuff. Yeah. Well, let's say thank you to a bunch of people who have supported the stream today. And thank you everyone who has joined party today and helped me make progress. I do appreciate that, both in Orbon Monastery and in MSQ just now with Tower of Zot. Grandre Cero, yes, I recognize what that is. Thank you for the follow today. Owlypop, thank you for the bits today. Mom's Den, thank you so much for the raid. Everybody, please. We raided Mom's Den. Was it just yesterday or the day before? I think it was this week. We raided Mom's Den. If you didn't follow then, please be sure to follow now because she's a legend, isn't she? Thank you, mods for modding, Vips for vipping, and chatters for chatting. Looking forward to being denied in Dawn Trail again. Plenty more dungeons to go. Yeah, there's more to go. There's more to go. We still got a lot more to do. We're still on level 80 quests. It was still on level 80 quests. It does take a while to get started this, doesn't it? But I'm assuming we're very close to level 81 quests. It can't be too much longer now. It can't be